Oh my God, she thought her baby was a big piece of dookie. Good Lord. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we will be going over shit new moms say in the hospitals submitted by healthcare workers at my comedy shows, which you should definitely go to. These are real experiences healthcare workers have had with new moms in the hospitals. Don't let this be you. I had a laboring patient once that legit thought her babe was going to be born through her belly button. We'd been checking her cervix all day, and at one point she asked when we'd know when her belly button would be ready to have the baby. Excuse me? This poor woman has no idea that the truth is so much worse. And besides, everybody knows the belly button is for peeing. Also, where was the man putting his dick? If she thought it was coming out of her belly button, that must have been where it went in. Ooh. When I was on call for the newborn resuscitation team, also known as the Code Blue team, I believe, we got paged to a delivery. Main entrance, white car. When we arrived, a very pregnant woman was arched over the console in the passenger seat with a look that said she was about to have that baby. Had to wait for OB to arrive, and the baby was delivered right there in the car in front of the hospital with lots of onlookers trying to figure out what all the commotion was about. We nicknamed her Car Baby. Can you imagine this baby's first words? Shotgun! And also, to be fair, this baby is in way better shape than Toilet Baby. Was seeing a toddler in the ER for a burn from a cigarette. Was asking the teen mom safety info like, does the baby have a crib? And she said, my crib burned down, I stayed with my mom. Not the baby's house or your house, the crib, the actual crib. Come on. Upon further questioning, we asked where the toddler slept, and she said, oh, wherever. He just lays down wherever and goes to sleep when he wants. What do you mean? The baby can't just sleep on the floor. Also, I think we've solved the case of how the crib burned down. Jesus, Mom. This is like several MTV shows in one. Cribs? Teen moms? Don't burn your house down? A newborn was surrendered in a safe haven baby box near me. Guys, if you didn't know these safe haven boxes, it is the safest way to give babies new homes. Obviously, he did not have a name, and all the NICU staff literally named him Jack because he was surrendered in a jack-o'-lantern sleeper. Aw, how cute. Like his name in his chart was literally Jack. He was obviously renamed to something else, won't disclose due to HIPAA, good for you, but for a solid 10 days, he had a name by NICU nurses. Jack. It's not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been abandoned baby.
Boom. Roasted.
Could have been car baby.
Boom. Roasted.
Could have been gas station baby. Oof.
Boom. Roasted.
It's not a perfect system, but it worked out for Jack. Oh, lantern. Mother called because she was breastfeeding her baby and it bit off her nipple and swallowed it. Oh, Jesus.
That's what she said.
I felt that. She wasn't concerned at all about her breast bleeding from the missing nipple. I mean, that's good on you, Mom, but seriously, nipples don't just grow back. I guess that's why we have two nipples, in case you lose one to a hungry baby who clearly was sick of their all-liquid diet. It's so sad, now one of her boobs is just pointless. Babies that leave hospitals without names leave as baby girl. I'm in the patient room calling out, baby girl, baby girl. Lord. Baby girl, what's your name? Ma'am, I promise I'm not hitting on your baby. We call them all this, except your boys. We call them baby bitches. Baby boys, we call them baby boys. 17-year-old girl in ER found to be pregnant. She's upset because she is the first in her family to graduate through high school. When asked what birth control she used, she said spermicidal foam. Oh, okay. That's a new one. We explained its limitations and said that it works best with a condom. So spermicidal foam is something that you would usually stick into the vagina before sex, and when the man ejaculates into the vagina, the spermicidal foam will kill all of the sperm. It works better with a condom, obviously, because then you have 2 layers of protection. She complained that as bad as it tastes, it should work better. That is disgusting. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to swallow it, ladies! Not the spermicidal foam, at least. It's more of a side dish to the main entree. The positive thing that we could take from this is that she was trying to use birth control, which I will say is much better than 90% of the 17-year-old pregnant women that come into the ER, so good for her. I was working in labor and delivery and was wheeling a laboring mom from the emergency department into a labor room when she started screaming, "Epidural, epidural, now!" Oof. Husband and 2-year-old gave me a wave when we got in the room and said, "I'm gonna go park the car, I'm out." You son of a bitch. He left! As soon as he left, she started screaming bloody murder, and when I took a quick peek down below, I saw a head.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh no. I said, it's way too late for an epidural. Baby is coming now. There is a point during birth where the epidural cannot be given anymore. Seeing a baby's crowning head is a very clear indicator that you are no longer getting an epidural. The patient went berserk and started hitting me. Oh! Then latched onto my arm and hung there limp and screaming. Oh my god, what about the baby? I had to drag her sorry ass across the labor room to the emergency button, which was in between the headboard and the fetal monitor tower, while this lady hung off me like a baby possum. Oh my god. Another nurse came and she leapt up and punched the nurse in the nose. This lady is crazy. The next nurse came and she kicked her in the stomach. Then the 3 of us grabbed that lady and tossed her ass in the bed and delivered her baby safely despite her best efforts. Father walked in after everything had settled down like he knew he missed a shit show. Yeah, he did. Can you imagine the car ride over to the hospital? This dad was probably, he could not wait to tag in the healthcare workers. And what an asshole for not telling them or warning them what she was capable of. It was 3-1 and she looked like she was gonna win. Well, 3-2, baby was coming. That baby literally came out to the John Cena theme song. The mom beat up the healthcare worker so bad they needed the epidural. Can you imagine? Epidural now! For everyone. Dude had his wife and his side chick giving birth at the same time on labor and delivery. Ran from room to room. You know what? This actually happens a lot more than you guys think. This man had a very busy night 9 months ago. Does this make them twins? They should have the gender reveal party together! Oh! How beautiful! 650-pound woman comes in with stomach cramps. She says she thinks she's pooping, but can't get it out. We've all been there. Took 4 of us to pry her legs wide enough just so the doc could see. Baby is crowning. Oh my god. She thought her baby was a big piece of dookie. Good lord. I'm like, how did she get pregnant? What do you mean, how? Like any other person. All chicks need love. Took 4 people to pry her open. God, I wish I could have read this story without having to imagine it. That is a lot of women. Also, if I have trouble pooping, does that also mean that I could be pregnant? We should study this. I am currently on tour right now. Ticket links and dates are in my bio. New moms, I hope you learned something from this video. I will see you all next time. Goodbye. When I was on call for the newborn resus team, oh my god. Blah, blah, blah. Safe Haven Baby Advice is a place where new moms can leave their babies instead of abandoning them in the lake.
In the lake?
What do you mean, how did she get pregnant? Just like everybody else. With a very brave man.